Hello, and welcome. How is everyone? Good? I hope so. Alrighty. Morning. How you doing? Cool. Welcome. We are at Birmingham. We're at Birmingham and we are flying to Krakow to find out what a pierogi is, which is apparently a Polish dumpling or something. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm in Wizz Air today and we're at Birmingham, and outside we've got Tankan, who's also joining me, although we've got some person in Paula Aviator. I don't know who that is. Tankan is going to be flying with us. Yeah, hold on. Let me bring Tankan in. Tankan, are you there? Okay, he will join us. He's in a very strange livery. He's in the Phoenix. I'm in the A320 Flyby. He's in Tunisian Air or something. I don't know. It's a retro. It looks like Qatar Airways there, doesn't it? All right. Let's jump into the cockpit and let's power this bird up. Before we do that, let's just quickly look at our flight plan today. Our flight plan is there. So we're going to take off from Birmingham, going to go over the Netherlands into Germany, and hold on, there we go. Let's go back again. So over the Netherlands into Germany and down into Poland. And oh, Shaggy, I was actually seeing if you was online. Oh, you're appearing offline. I was saying if you wanted to join us for this flight from Birmingham to Krakow. We got Tankan over there out of the window there. There's Tankan in his I don't know what livery that is. Air Tunisia or don't know. Anyway, let's power up the flyby. Okay, batteries on, external power on, nav and logo on, strobes to auto. Let's just put a little bit of light there. Here we go, on, and cruise supply. Ideas 1, 2 and 3. Ah, right, okay. Yep, got to get that extension done, mate. Okay, let's import sim brief. I'm trying to find a roofer. I've got a little leak. I reckon I can fix it myself, but it's just it's over a bay window on the ground floor. So yeah, trying to find a roofer is like bloody finding a reason to buy the Phoenix. I mean, wow. Oh, I couldn't resist. All right. There's our flight plan. Let's fuel her up. Okay. There we go. Okay, refueling. There we are. And I wonder, have they implemented the planning pushback plan yet? No. Okay. All right. So let's start this up here. Let's brighten this up. And Atsu AOC menu. And let's bring in the flight plan. Okay. And weight and balance. Manifest. Start boarding. There we go. All right. Let's go to initialization and bring in the flight plan. There we are. Okay. Okay. And wind, we can bring that in as well. Wind request. Okay. Next phase. Wind request. Next phase. Wind request. And return. Okay, boarding has already started, so we'll wait for that to finish before we do the zero fuel weight and stuff. But let's do our departures. Departing off runway 33, and we are one mic. Okay, one mic. There we are. Insert. And our arrival into Krakow is on 25. Mappy 3 Golf. There we are. And ballsy. And yeah, that should be okay. Insert. Okay, let's check if we've got any discos. Disco there. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Good. All that looks good. Okay, we're waiting for boarding to complete. Okay. Boarding is now completed. Okay, so we can do our zero fuel weight. So here, there, zero fuel weight. Okay. We have, what do we have? Do we have, let's see the OFP. We have a headwind, do we? Or a tailwind? We have a tailwind of 20. So let's pop in that.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight
Tail
on behalf of myself, your captain, the first
20.
officer and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final
There
numbers
we
from
are.
the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming to the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft.
6.5.
We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
There we go, 6.5. Come on, come on. Okay, good. Alrighty. I was looking at getting nav data, and it's a one-off payment, but if it doesn't give me charts, then it's not worth it. So they have two pricing. They have two pricing structures, right? They have one which doesn't give you the charts. That's like £20 a year, and the one with the charts is £80 a year, 80 euros or something. To be honest, I've got the one with the charts, but you know what? I'm not going to do it again, I don't think. I think little nav map is good enough for me. And you can always find the charts online. Yeah, you can always find the charts online. That's not a problem. I will, yeah, I'm sure I've got some charts somewhere on this, on one of my drives somewhere. Okay, so that is done. Okay, let's do our performance. So what does our performance calculator say? There we go. And let's calculate. No, I don't want that one, sorry. That one there, calculate. One, 2, 9, 1, 2, 9. 1, 2, 9. 1, 2, 9. 144. And flex of 39. And we go flaps 0.0 up. And we are good.
Hey guys.
Hey Tankan, hey, how are you, man? How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
All right, all right.
Are you setting up the plane?
Oh wow, yours is so loud. Hold on, let me turn you down. Of course it's Batman. How do I turn down the Discord?
Maybe you can just right click on my name and...
Wow, it's really loud. I should set user volume. Try now.
Sound check, 1, 2, 3.
Wait. Keep going, yeah?
Monday, Thursday, Wednesday.
Really? Did you not go to school?
Yeah.
Alright. What am I doing? Ah, yeah. So performance is done, flight plan is done, everything is done. Right click on his name and mute him. Oh, Shaggy says, mute you. Okay. That's it, we're done. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm just finishing off flight plan, flight level today. What flight level you got? I got 39,000.
I have 37.
Okay, 39,000.
I have like 40 passengers to board.
Okay, no problem. Just take your time. No, I'm in no hurry. This is Wizz Air. Like all the others, man. We'll leave when we're ready, or we'll cancel it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like what's happening in the UK right now. Apparently, they just don't have enough staff. But they don't seem to say they want to hire any more people. That's very strange. All right, there we are. We are good. Let me check my approach into Krakow. Let's go back. Oops, sorry, flight plan. So Krakow. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful approach. Oh yeah, that'll do. Okay.
Hey Shaggy. How are you today?
APU is on.
Solve the livery issue. He's gonna say no for sure.
No, he hasn't. It's okay. He has the space. He bought a 2 terabyte hard disk now.
Oh really? So he's
SSD.
gonna install everything.
Because of no first officer. I've got a first officer. I'll show you the first officer. Flap is open. Start the APU, and there is the first officer. Look, he's in the plane already. You see him there? There's the first officer. Whoops. There he is. Otto. And there's the captain.
I still see your plane as a blank white sheet.
What is your livery, by the way?
I'm on Lufthansa.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Have a look in my stream. I've never seen that livery in my life. Have you seen that?
No. What's that?
Tunisia, Carthage. And
Yeah.
who's this person? Paula Aviator, right behind you in the same gate.
I have no idea. He spawned after me.
Okay, so APU is available. So I'm ready to push back when you're ready.
Okay, let me check the passengers. They're so slow. There's
fuel
like
pump.
24 left. And then I'll be doing the performance and...
Okay. So I'll just start taxi very slowly.
You can go ahead and take
Okay.
off.
All right. So seatbelts coming on. Signs to auto. And APU bleed can come on. There we are. We can disconnect external power. And we can pop the beacon on.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
And let's start our pushback. So we're going to use the inbuilt pushback here, the one from have I still got my control set up to blah blah blah? Let's just check. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, resume. Okay, pushback system confirm. All right, let's call tug. Have I got parking brake on? Parking brake is on. Okay, let's call the tug. And here he comes.
You can follow along with the safety information card in your seat back pocket. Please fasten your seatbelt and insert the flat metal end into the buckle and pull on the strap to tight. The release should lift the top flap of the buckle.
You like my new overlay, Tankan?
Let me check, I don't see.
Your life vest is in a pouch under your seat. If instructed by the crew, tear open the pouch, remove the vest, and pull it over your head. Wrap the
And
strap around your waist.
I fixed the phase that was coming up in lowercase. Now I'm forcing it to go to uppercase.
Is there anything new? Since you showed me on the...
Oh, maybe not then.
Yeah. I think you showed me this one yesterday. It looks better. But change the yellow, man. It doesn't...
I'm fine with the yellow. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Tug is connected. Is it? Okay. Let's push back. Where am I pushing back? Hold on a second. I'm pushing back nose right. Nose is going right.
Yeah, check it, right? He's like... He just wanted to spawn there, I guess.
Social distancing, man. It's COVID. Hey, where's the social distancing?
In Turkey. No.
Okay, let's go back.
How many cases do you have, like, daily in UK?
No idea. You don't even hear it on the news anymore.
Yeah. Same here.
What's going on here? Parking brake is off. Look at the plane, it's rocking.
Okay, boarding completed.
Pause. Okay. Moving. Backwards. Look at that. It's very strange. Okay. I'm going backwards slowly, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got to start the engines. Start engine 1. There we go. And left. And then I'll just pull it forward a bit as well, so you have room to push back. You're pushing back now.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on. Oh, okay. You have room.
Yeah. And it's a flight sim.
Yes, but we should do procedure.
Don't be like, no, man.
Okay, engine 1. Fly-by-wire is so nice.
Yeah.
It is.
It is the best.
A few moments later.
Ah, we're in no hurry.
So you have no plans to buy the Phoenix, right?
No.
Never ever?
Somebody gonna get a hurt real bad.
I don't say never, never. Here we go. Pause. Let's go forward a little bit. Okay. And pause. There we are. Okay. Parking brake on and hard disconnect. There we are. Both engines are available. APU can go off. APU bleed off and off. There we are. Taxi lights on. Runway lights on. Ignition normal. Arm the speed brake. Flaps 1 and brakes max. And we are good to go. You don't know what sceneries to get from Microsoft Flight Sim? All of them. Oh yeah, East Midlands Airport's not bad. Okay. Parking brake is released and let's start our taxi to runway 33 of Birmingham International Airport. There we go, taxiing out. See, the phase now changes to taxi out.
That's a nice touch, by the way.
Okay, take the first left.
It's
I
very
do like
unnecessary.
Birmingham Airport scenery. I do like it a lot. I mean, I got this when it was an offer. Long time ago. And I never really flew it. I don't know why. I wonder if there's an update. I haven't even followed on their Discord. Aerosoft Antarctica. You mean the Rothera? Yeah, I hear that's not bad, Rothera. I shall wait till I can get a good price on some Aerosoft stuff. Okay. Ah, yeah. When it was on the Xbox, right. But it's still not expensive. It's like £8 or something, I think. I think Mako Sim is really well priced. Or at least it was. I remember when they were doing it, you could get both of them for £10 or something. When they first announced what they were doing. Okay. Let's pop landing lights on. Get ready for takeoff. Who's that?
Did he just spawn there?
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Yeah. Let's wait for him. Or he's gone or what? Okay, takeoff config. Normal. And cabin check. There we go. Ecam, no blues. We are good to go. Okay. But Mako Sim, they released for the Xbox, did they? I don't remember that. Okay, lining up. Here we are. And Tankan is right there. Okay. Okay. Stabilizing, parking brakes. Brakes are on. Stabilize. And there we go. Release. There we go. Manflex. SRS runway. There we go, V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. There we are, looking good, looking good. Nice departure. There we go, lever climb. Autopilot 1 on. And flaps up. What's going on with my progress bar? Or maybe it will reset once I've turned around. Let me check the script. Yeah. Okay. So we have our first constraint, which is 6,000 feet. Let's see what happens to this progress bar down below. Okay, there it goes. So as I go towards the airport, or towards my destination, it then resets. Perfect. I like Birmingham in real life as well because it's a lot thinner. It's a lot smaller than London Heathrow. Imagine. I mean, you land at London Heathrow, it takes an hour to get out. Birmingham, you just... Seriously, 20 minutes, you're out. Okay, Q&H standard pressure. Let's put a bit of light on there, a bit of floodlight. There we are. LAX to Melbourne. Melbourne hasn't got a decent airport. Amsterdam has a Fly Tampa, if you have Fly Tampa, I don't know. But Amsterdam is better scenery, I think, if you have it. Okay, spoilers. Disarmed. And we will be starting our climb up to our flight level after Ungap. Yeah, Heathrow is just, it's horrible, man, it's horrible. So let's see, Tankan's up in the air. There's Tankan right behind me. He's at the 6,000 constraint as well, I guess.
What speed are you doing?
I am 250 below 10,000 feet. It's 250 always.
Yeah, I caught up to you very fast, so I wondered if you were...
Yeah, because you must have been going quicker than 250.
No, I'm just... I didn't
What is your speed right now?
250.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the milk run is today at 4 o'clock, right? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make the 4 o'clock flight, but I'll probably start when you guys end up in... where are you guys going to from Seattle? From Seattle, it is... Seattle to Papa Alpha Kilo Tango. Yeah, so I'll try that one. Okay. We should be starting our climb. Yep, we're going to climb back up to, so we're climbing to our 39,000 cruise altitude. Once we pass 10,000 feet, we will pass the magenta ball and our acceleration will take place. Okay, 9,000, 10,000, we will switch off landing lights. In the meantime, we can also switch runway lights off, clean up those lights. Seatbelts can go off, signs are on auto, and now we can get rid of the landing lights. There we go. There we go, so we passed the magenta ball and our acceleration now 290 knots and we're into the Mach numbers now. We'll probably cruise around Mach 0.8. Let's check, what is our cruise? Next phase will be 290. We're in climb right now. There we go, there's the lovely East Midlands there as we head out towards the Netherlands. That's where we are, just past, heading out to Huntington and then over the East Midlands. Sort of Norfolk, that is, Ipswich there, and we will fly over the top of Amsterdam and yeah, and then Germany down into Poland, and there we are. That's our approach, very nice approach, straight into Krakow, runway 25. So Batman's going to have 17.7 tons of milk on board as cargo. Forest fan down there in his 172. What? Look at the scenery though, it's just so nice. There's Tankan. Why are you down at 20,000 feet? Oh right, you just started your climb. Yeah, okay.
No, I didn't, but it's climbing slowly compared to, maybe I'm heavier and I don't have the Neo engines. And...
maybe. It's an old aircraft, no?
Yeah. I'm telling you, if you get the Phoenix, I bet you will love it then.
No. I'm not convinced. There's so much going on with fly-by-wire, I don't want to miss it.
You can always go back and fly the fly-by-wire, but I bet you will never...
NFFC Palmer. Oh, right. Is he a friend of yours, Shaggy? So in chat, are you able to hear music on the stream, by the way? Because I did a setting, I changed something. And I just want to make sure you can hear music on the stream. Okay. $28,000 feet. Our top of climb is so just over the is that still the English Channel or is that the North Sea? I don't know what they call that bit. I think that's the English Channel there. Is that still the English Channel or is that the North Sea? Anyway, that's where our top of climb is. And then we're going to head over to Amsterdam and we're going to fly over Schiphol. And then we've got a bit of weather going through Western Europe. And then a little bit of weather just before our top of descent. And that's where we are. Mildenhall. Cool, cool. Yeah, I put these this spectralizer just to check it out. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. That's right, RF Mildenhall. Hold on one second. I think someone's at the door. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. Avon calling. No, it wasn't Avon, but funny enough, we do still get them knocking on our door, eh? It's still a thing. I was surprised that they still exist. Okay, approaching our top of climb. 37,000 feet, 38,000 feet. Are you at cruise yet, Tankan?
I'm sorry? What did you say?
Are you at cruise yet?
No, I'm at 35,000. I'm slowly climbing. And I think I passed you.
You passed me? How can you pass me?
No. I'm just right underneath you. Like,
oh, there you are. What's your speed? My ground speed is 487. I'm 0.78 Mach.
I'm doing 490 ground speed and Mach is 785.
Oh, okay. Avon and Tupperware. Yeah, my mum as well. She did that as well. Avon and Tupperware.
I think I will also climb to 390.
What cost index are you running?
40.
40?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, my cost index is 10.
Yeah, but the fly-by-wire cost index doesn't work.
Yeah, I know. I think it's set to a default value.
Mm-hmm.
There we are, top of climb.
Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
I am climbing very, very slowly. It's like doing 8 or 700 feet per minute.
There's a boat down there. There's Tankan there and another boat. In his very strange livery.
I'm gonna grab a water. Be right back.
Yep. Yeah, it's a cost index. Basically, is an indication of how efficient your plane's gonna fly. And he's quite right. Fly-by-wire really hasn't implemented the cost index, but I would assume Phoenix has. So if he's got a cost index of 40, then he's definitely going to be running or flying quicker than me. There he is. So he's also doing the bank right now. Good, good. Top of descent has arrived. So where are we? We are going across the English Channel stroke North Sea. That's where we are, right there. And Tankan, I should be able to see Tankan. Oh, it'll be on the live map. So if we go to the live map, so there's me, and that's Tankan going sideways. Here we are. My flight in the Phoenix yesterday was cost index 25. EasyJet sim pilot says Airbus cost index is generally 8. Yeah, they're mostly quite low. They're so efficient, so yeah. So we should be heading towards Schiphol Airport. That's probably where we've got so many nameplates there. That is Schiphol in Amsterdam. So we'll be flying over the top of that. That's good. My progress bar is working.
Back.
Yeah.
So the track IR. Hey Chino.
The track IR. Yeah.
So can you send me a picture of your file? Like, because I found one that looks pretty nice. I will send the link to you.
No, so let me just go to my 3D printer files.
Did you make the model yourself or modify the?
I've modified one, yeah, because it wasn't decent. It wasn't good enough for me. So, let me just log into.
So another question, do you see on Discord, does it show that I'm live on Twitch?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh, what was it? Oh, yeah. So, so I have, let me just put it up on the screen. So there's a bunch of, who's that? Dino! Seriously? I thought Dino was already a follower. You're just following me now, Dino. I thought you already were a follower. Thank you for the follow, mate. So, can you see my stream, Tankan?
Yes, I just turned it. Yeah.
So, for some of these, yeah, I got so much crap that I've like 9 pages of stuff I've printed around the house. So this one is the track IR. I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. There. So this is the track IR. So I modified it because so I print in 2 halves, and then I have the lines in there to run the cable properly, and then what I do is I install everything on one of them, and then this one I epoxy right onto the back of that. Yeah. And then I have a bunch of clips. So if you see so Shaggy is using one of my track IRs. So I printed a clip for him. So I just built this clip here for him to epoxy onto the side of the track IR, and it slides onto his... Actually, this is not the clip that I did for him. Sorry, hold on. I did another clip.
What is the clip for? Is it for attaching to headphone?
Yeah, attaching to the headset. So I just did a different clip for him. Where did I do that clip?
Can you do one for me as well?
Yeah, you just tell me what the headset is, and then I can have a look at the headset and then see what
might be a difficult one. I will send you the model name on Discord.
Was it this? No. Yeah, see, I mean, I've done stuff. I mean, I 3D printed so much stuff for stuff around the house. But where is the clip for? I can't remember actually. Which clip did I give him? Which clip did I give you? I can't remember.
Chino, if you're still here, it's a plugin I'm using, and I can send you the link for it if you want.
Gotta be here. No. So yeah, just send me so I can send you this one if you want. These two.
Yeah, I think the original model.
Seriously, you're overtaking me now in the Lufthansa. Now I see you in Lufthansa.
Yeah.
Now I can see you in Lufthansa.
Maybe after I change my, what do you say, call sign, maybe.
There you go.
Or what was I saying? Yeah, the model I sent you is the same one, but you probably modified it.
Yeah, I've changed a lot of stuff on it. I've changed a bit of stuff to make. So when I did it with the original one, it wasn't a nice seamless fit. I wanted a nice seamless fit. So yeah, but then the clip, I redo the clip completely because some of them, the headsets are different.
Yeah, so, mine is going to be a really hard one.
What is your headset?
It's Audio-Technica M50.
Audio-Technica, yeah. Let's have a look. But yeah, what is this one?
It's a thick one.
But where is your... So why don't you just Velcro it on the side of your headset?
Probably that's how I have to do.
Oh yeah, that's the clip I did for him. Oh yeah, where did I put that file? Yeah. Yeah, that's the clip I did for him. So send me the model of your headset, and then I can have a look. Yeah.
I already sent you in Discord.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is this track IR? Oh, Audio-Technica. Let's see. Search with Google. Oh, damn. So then why So you're better off just putting Velcro on one of the earpieces and Velcro on the track IR and use Velcro to just mount it.
Maybe I should do it that way because the what do you call this?
Yeah, it's quite thick at the bottom there.
Thick and yeah.
Yeah. Velcro is the easier way. I'll send you the file anyway, the STL for the 2 pieces. I glued both the tricks onto the track IR, so yeah, okay. I'll send you the STL file if you know someone with a 3D printer.
Yeah, I can find a local shop to do it.
Yeah,
probably. Because this one is like too bad, very bad.
Oh, that
like,
thing is disgusting.
Yeah, and he was like, "It's not working properly. I don't recommend using it." And
yeah, but he's using battery, right? So he would have a different resistor setup.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Do you know the value? You don't know the value of the resistor, right?
No, I don't know it. I will ask him.
Well, you can read it. The color banding.
I don't see the resistors, anything. He covered everything with a tape, so.
All right.
I will just tear it apart and rebuild everything from scratch.
So Dino bought the Phoenix today. I forgot the likelihood that it would take 2 hours to set up the controllers, and then it's 2 hours to just leave the airport, mate, with all that flight planning. Every time.
It's not the flight plan taking so much, but the ADRS alignment is annoying. It says 7 minutes, but it's taking like 10.
And then minutes. You will realize how wonderfully simple the Airbus fly-by-wire is.
Yeah.
I still haven't bought. I mean, no, I'm not. I never say never, but maybe when they drop the price, if they drop the price to something attractive, then maybe. But right now, I think fly-by-wire has got too much going on, and there's things coming, you know. And I want to be on the curve.
What is the what's coming to fly-by-wire?
New interior, new exterior airframe model, which they're already working on. And then the split MACD. Yeah, the split MACD. Once that's there, then it's done. I think the EFB on the fly-by-wire is much better. My own opinion, obviously.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. This tablet is very shit actually on Phoenix. It's so laggy and the UI is not user-friendly like the fly-by-wire.
I don't know why Shaggy can't set up reverse thrust on this Phoenix. He just has to assign. He has the velocity. Yeah? He has the velocity.
If you use the toggle instead of the hold version of the control
in the control setup, so the toggle rather than press and hold.
Yeah. You have to use the hold because the toggle doesn't work on Phoenix. By the way, they will increase the price of the A320.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
They told so.
It's not like they have production costs.
But they are like bringing this stuff maybe after they release the new engine and the new
the Sharklet. Yeah, so when the Sharklets come and the new engines, after then they will increase the price, I'm sure.
Yeah, they will probably, but it will be free for us.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't feel I'm missing anything. So
You are, but you are just
no, I'm not.
not accepting.
I'm not missing anything. I've tried both. It still won't work, as I think the designers haven't added the velocity into their thinking. No, I think it's really down to Microsoft Flight Sim's setup. The Thrustmaster Air. What do you mean the throttle for the Airbus, the Thrustmaster Airbus doesn't work? Really? So what about like climb and flex? The detents, are they, you have to calibrate through the FB, right? Or the MacDo, sorry. Tankan.
Yeah, sorry.
How do you calibrate your throttle?
I am
in the MacDo, right?
Yeah, in MacDo.
So climb, flex, toga, you calibrate those, right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. There's like by the way, the calibration process is much easier in fly-by-wire.
Yeah, I'm sure.
This calibration is also shit. Phoenix. They need to change some stuff, like the calibration process and the tablet. Both needs to be changed.
I think the tablet is much better on this.
Yeah. It is very laggy. If it wasn't like, I was fine with it, but when I press a button, it takes a couple seconds to some of the buttons takes some time to register, and you thought it didn't like register, and you click it again and then just turns on and off. It's pretty annoying.
I'm just using my fly-by-wire settings for my Phoenix currently. Maybe Tankan can help you. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Shit, my sim just crashed.
No way.
Yeah? Seriously?
This is the first time I'm seeing you are crashing.
Yeah. No. Unbelievable. It hasn't crashed for such a long time. Really, seriously, hasn't crashed for ages.
Just join me on the air, maybe.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, imagine that happening to you every time on approach. I was struggling with it so much for so long.
Wow. No. Unbelievable.
You can leave the flight, and if you want to do GA, we can do GA. Like,
continue normal mode. Damn you, Microsoft.
Cuba also had a crash yesterday.
See, that's why I think as well, I think West Europe server has got some problems, eh? Oh. No. And unlike P3D, where you could use FSUIPC and then go back into your flights that's saved, you know, and you can respawn exactly as you were, you can't do this here. It's annoying, man. That's such really annoying.
Yeah, feel you. I really feel you. So what are we doing? Should I just quit this flight and do?
No, I want to do an airline flight.
Maybe you can take off from a...
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna see if I can take off from. I'll take off from Nuremberg. Where are we? Where are you? Let's have a look.
I can...
Yeah, I'm gonna take off.
Over... What is this city
EGBB. I'm gonna take off from.
Passed by...
I'll take off from.
I'm over Osnabrück.
Leipzig. Where are you?
I'm over Osnabrück.
Hold on, I can find you. Yeah, I can find you on SimToolkit Pro.
It's
okay. So the nearest airport.
It's not synced very well for friends.
No, it's not. It's a bit shit. Okay, I will take off from Bonn. EDDK. Okay. I will take off from Bonn. Sorry about these guys. Yeah. It fucked up. So let's do edit flight. EDD.
Maybe take off from EDDP.
Yeah, EDDP.
It's like,
Leipzig. Yeah. Leipzig. Okay, let's go to Leipzig. Leipzig. EDDP. EDDP. Okay, there we are. And copy that. And generate flights. Yes. We go to Leipzig. So we have to end this flight. Cancel flight. There we go. We've just cancelled a Wizz Air flight. And Leipzig to Krakow. There we are. A20. And let's get up in the air. Yours used to crash constantly on the Xbox. Yeah, exactly. So my one, basically, everything just froze. Everything just froze, and I know when it freezes, that's it. That's all she wrote. Okay, so let's have a look at our new plan. Okay, no. So what we're going, EDDP to EPKK. There we are. Route description. Okay, create flight plan there. And we are going to be leaving on, what is our flight plan? 26 right. Oh, so let's pop that there. EDDP, Leipzig. Zoom to details. And let's go gate. Okay, fly now. Nearly there, nearly there. Hang in there, 26 right. Go departure. 26 right. And we are leaving on DRN 1 November. DRN 1 November. Okay. I do like little nav map. I really like little nav map. And Padka 3G.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yep, here we go again. 25 Padka 3G. Insert. And our approach and Bowsy. Good. Insert approach. Okay, let's do this rapido. Oh, what's that? There we go. Okay. Oh, damn. Hey, Nomad, mate, how are you? Sorry, I just had a crash. And so I've got to continue the route from somewhere else. So we are going. So this is our new route. And fly now. There we are. That's our new route. So I can meet Tankan up in the air. So EDDP. DDP. Okay. Continue. There we are. Okay. And import. There we are. EDDP to Krakow. Fuel. Let's load that up. Boom. Okay, defueling. Okay, let's switch everything on. On. External power on. I'll get up in the air real quick. Oops, sorry, wrong button. There. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to put the that on as well. Let's just get the flight plan in. AOC menu, initialization, request. I hate it when it does all of this, I tell you. Weight and balance. There. Start. Okay. Luckily it's not a Phoenix and I can do this really quickly.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I waited for you.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, wind, temp. I can do it. That's what she said. Oh dear. How are you, brother? Are you okay? Okay, good. Return. We're all good. Flight plan. What is our? We're departing on runway 26. What are we departing on? We are departing on 26 right.
Chini, are you still here?
So 26 right. And DRN. There we are. Okay.
Hey, Nomad.
26 right. DRN 1 November.
How are you?
And insert. Okay, and our arrival is 25. And we are on pad 3G. There we are. And via Bowsy. Okay, insert. Flight plan. Any discos? There's one there. Let's get that up.
Oh, it's a hard day. I can't wake up without a coffee.
Okay, good. We are sorted. Our performance today on our second departure. Okay, there we are. Let's go sim. Okay, calculate. 128, 128. 128. 142. And flex is 54. And then flaps 0.0.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard.
Nathan, mate, hello, how are you?
Paperwork up front here, waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew.
Okay, initialization. There we go. All right. And our block fuel was, what was our fuel? 5.2.
Appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
There we are, and our wind today is tailwind 5 knots. There we are. Okay, good. We are ready. Flight plan's done. Initialization is done. Performance is done. Okay, let's get out of here. APU is on. Let's pop the bleed on. There we go. External power can be disconnected. Okay. And fuel pumps on. And beacon on. Let's have a look at what my 26. What's our taxiway look like? Okay. Oh damn, that's a really long taxi. Okay. Just curious, how come you don't have twice as many followers as Nomad does, taking in mind you all fight together and being on here longer? You're the best streamer I've seen. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I don't do it for all of that. I just do it because I like to fly, and I think I've got there's a great bunch of people in the community. For me, that's what's quite important. Okay. Let's push back. I don't give a crap about that guy pushing back. Cheers, Nathan, mate. Okay. Let's let's do the old weather. Let's get that done. Okay, and our Q&H. Constraint. There we go. What's our flight level today? Was 35,000. Ah, seriously. 35,000. There we are. Okay. Okay, that will go. Okay, Q&H. What's going on with my live weather? There we are, finally. I'm telling you, it's the servers. Okay. Pushing back. Okay, push back. Confirm. Parking brake is released. Full tug. Thank you, sir. Okay, we're going to go straight back and push on that line there, I think. Okay, we're good to go. Backwards, here we go. Let's go quick. Oh, okay, good. I don't need Okay, let's engine 1. There we are. Auto there. There we go. You can go right through me, 737. Don't worry. Because I'd go right through you. There we are. Okay, let's hold there. Parking brake on. Tug is released. Okay. What are we doing? Flaps 1. Engine 1. Let's start that up. Okay, taxi.
He's gonna probably be in front of me once he takes off.
Let's see. Okay, engines, come on. Engine 1 is starting up. There we go.
It's gonna be close.
It just sucks, man. I hate it when it crashes. I haven't had a crash for a long time. Okay. Parking brake is released. Not yet. I'm still waiting for the engines to spool up.
To start, press any key. Where's the any key?
Where is that?
I see ESC, Catarl, and Pig Up. There doesn't seem to be any key.
What's pig up? I don't understand what he says there. Okay, we've got engines. There we are. Oh, page up. Oh, pig up. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go. Parking brake release. And there we go. Taxi lights are on. There we go. APU can come off. And let's rapido. It's a long old taxi. There's nothing closer.
Just take off from the taxiway.
Yeah, I could do, but no, I'm not going to.
Is it because
V1
no night crashing?
V1 taxi. Oh god, it's going up a hill now. Take off from here. I can't, man. That's not professional. Okay, we're doing a left turn here. Follow it to the left. We have arrived at a fork in the road. We're going left. Oh, we'll be there very soon. Don't worry. You've got to do a little left turn here. Follow the road for about 4 miles and we'll be at the next runway. Here we go. Left turn.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Blame Microsoft, man. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Mate, if you've ever flown out of Dubai and you get on the bus, man, I mean, literally, you could get to the destination by the time you get off that bus. It's such a big... Oh, look at that. We're going over a highway. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, auto brake. Let's set that up. Auto brake max. Takeoff config. Normal. And let's do cabin check. Get rid of all the blues. Okay, good. And there we go. That was Leipzig. There you go. Look at that. That's actually a nice shot, though. Okay, we're going to take a left here. Oh, sorry, a right. I'm doing 40 knots on the ground, eh? Nice Apu. Yeah, exactly. Okay, there's the runway. I'll probably have to refuel again.
Soon I'll pass over you.
That's okay. I'll catch you.
Say it.
Where are you right now? Let's have a look.
I'm like 20 miles from EGBB.
Okay. That's fine. So I should see you when I take off anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, we are here. Finally. Okay, let's pop on some lights. There we go.
Just do a roll and takeoff.
Yeah, I will. PCAS, everything is on. Okay, let's go.
Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Come on, 737. Oh, I should have just gone in front of him. I'm going in front of him. Yeah, that's not professional, is it? Okay. Let's go. Okay, let's go. We are rolling 80 knots. 100 knots. V1. Yallah. There we go. Rotate. Positive right. Gear is coming up. Yeah, but he's too slow. He needs to do all that shit before he gets to the runway, doesn't he?
You toggle all the way until you catch me.
I can't do toga. That's not professional.
Oh, God.
Okay. There we go.
I will slow down.
Let's see if we see Tankan anywhere.
Look east.
There's Tankan up there. 39,000 feet. And we have a constraint? I hope we have no constraints. No, we don't have any constraint. We're going to carry on our climb. Okay. Let's go. Okay, my progress bar has still not gone transparent yet. It will do once I am heading towards the airport. So when I leave the star, yeah, DP552. Okay. That's right. I got him out of the pit lane, exactly. Okay, good. That's our departure. Looking okay. Oh, let's see, what is it? 35. And there we are. So that's our approach. The town of Leipzig on our left. Yeah, and we should start to see our progress bar move after this waypoint here, as we start to head towards the airport. This new progress bar down the bottom, down here, this will go transparent. Oh, let me fix the flight phase as well. Flight summary. Flight phase fix. What are we in? We are in climb. There we are. Okay. Okay. Oh. Anyway, at least I'm back in the air again.
I'm doing a full 360 to let you catch up.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
So let me just put in our destination. What is it? So QNH 1019. Because we're not so far away. 1019 and 19. $309. And what is the barrow? Let's have a look at that. We're coming in on. So flights.
It's 1001.
Huh?
It's 1001.
1001. Why doesn't my Navigraph want to boot up? God, everything is falling apart.
Why are you not using the fly-by-wire Navigraph page?
Because I like to do it on my thing here. I paid for the application, I should use it.
What do you mean?
No, I like the big thing on my on my monitor.
I see.
Here we are. Okay. Let's see, does it work here? Okay. Flights. There we are. Done. So let's have a look at approach ILS 25. There we are. And 1001. Okay, good. Okay. 15,000, 16,000 feet.
What is your next waypoint?
My next waypoint is I'm still on my star.
What is the next point after
DRN?
After that?
Riklu.
And after that?
Omelo.
Yeah, we don't have any same waypoints.
No, I'm coming in from the... I'm coming in on the left-hand side of the runway. You're coming in from the right-hand side of the runway. What's my progress bar is not? It will fix itself. Let's see where Tankan is. There's Tankan over there. Wow, it's taking a long time to get up to 35. "737 will be there already." No worries, mate. Okay, my progress bar is not working properly now. I have to fix that. Let me see. Okay, now it's working. There's Tankan. Up there on my left.
I'll do another hold at the airport.
I think we'll get to the airport at the same time.
What is your flight level?
I'm only at 19,000 at the moment. My fixed phase is climb still. Let's help it get up there.
A few moments later.
Yeah, we're getting there. 21,000 feet. Where's Tankan? Tankan's out there on my left. I don't know what the I don't know the Magnite 787. I don't have X-Plane installed, but PMDG 777 is a beautiful aircraft. But to be honest, both of them bore me. P3D and X-Plane, they both bore me. Just yeah, the whole scenery just doesn't do it for me. Anyone who thinks they got P3D or X-Plane looking this good is either got bad eyesight or is grossly mistaken. Huh?
Very mistaken.
Oh, he's here. He's been. Oh, I didn't even notice you were here, Shaggy. Hey man, how are you? I thought I recognised that word, that voice. How you doing, bro? No extension today, or?
No, he didn't turn up. So
oh, right.
Jump on.
Are you in the air?
I'm literally going to take off from Krakow and go down to Bulgaria, Sofia.
Oh, right. Yeah, we're almost at Krakow.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've only got about 30 minutes left.
Yeah. Are you doing the fight tonight with Nomad and all that?
I'm not sure. It's I've got to take the wife to Derbyshire tomorrow.
Oh, right.
So I don't know what time she wants to set up.
There we are, 28,000 feet. Tankan is still there. And let's see if I can see old man Shaggy in the distance. No, not yet.
No, I haven't landed in yet.
Oh.
Just get my sim brief sorted.
We're on the West Europe anyway. So you'll probably see us coming in. Twenty-nine thousand feet. Good. 30,000 feet. Tankan, I really do like my progress bar.
Yeah, I'm loving it as well. I'm gonna steal it from you.
Yeah, of course. So I realized it only works when you're a certain distance away from the original airport. So if you're in this vicinity, it doesn't start straight away, because if you take off and are going away from the airport, yeah, it doesn't start. You have to come back. I don't know, I have to see where that comes in from. I don't know.
Where is the data from coming?
Yeah, that's what I need to check. I think it uses altitude and ETE.
So if you are using the Fly Studio for data, it is not updating the progress bar until you.
No, I'm not using the. Yeah, but the ETE I'm getting from. Where's my data for the ETE? Hold on. I'm getting that from Fly Live Studio, not from. So let me see the streaming.
There's a setting in for.
Yeah. But let me see the streaming folders. So there is an ETA 24. Let me see what that was. 24. So maybe I just change it to that text instead. So let's do this. So cancel to let's see. Pierogis are awesome. That's what. Yeah, I didn't know what a pierogi was. Then I realized they're dumplings. So what did I say I was going to do? Yeah. So documents. Let's SimToolkit Pro and ETA. Okay. And that's ETA. I don't know if that really is the time on route. Let's keep an eye on that and see what happens. This is my usual wake up time. So we had Lena, we had a sim crash. Sort of a third way through the flight. We got Tankan in the air as well. So there's Tankan out of my window there. Okay, we've reached our cruise of 35,000 feet. So there's Tankan heading to Krakow as well. So I had to reboot the sim and take off from Leipzig instead. The plane is pink. It's Wizz Air. It's a beautiful livery. I love it. So yeah, so we had to take off again. I had to reboot, take off from another airport, Leipzig, and now I'm still heading towards Krakow. So there we are. That's Krakow. That's where I am. Right there. So that's there. That's where I am, and there's Krakow. Sort of like R. Kelly was there. Okay. One has to be an R. Kelly fan to understand that one. I'm not into R. Kelly. Don't think anyone should be, apparently.
Nah, all the prison guards are going to love him, aren't they?
Yeah, sure. Isn't he the bloke though who's saying, "I believe I can fly"?
Oh, trust me, he'd be flying.
I'm sorry, Lena. I'm into like, you know, Latino stuff and 80s British music. You know, the best genre ever. The 80s and the 70s and maybe the early 90s of British music only. Check my whispers. Alright, I'll check my whispers. Ooh, someone whispered something to me. There we go. Oh, really?
A few moments
You're
later.
joking. Guy's a lunatic. He deserves to be locked up, I think.
What, R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, he's a nasty bastard.
Him and yeah. It's funny how everyone apologizes, right? They don't apologize. They just apologize because they got caught.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's have a look. Where is our top of descent going to be? Let's have a look. There's our top of descent over there, just over 60 nautical miles away. Our approach fix into Krakow is... Are we still coming in runway 26? 26 right, was it? Oh, sorry, 25.
What is your distance to runway?
Hold on, let me just check something here. Mappy G, was it? No, we are coming in Pada. Okay. And we're going Ballsy. And we have an approach fix of 3,000. My distance to runway is 183 nautical miles.
So I'm like 20 miles ahead of you.
I do something, I own it and say sorry. Okay. There's Tankan over my wing there. Already done. So, is the Phoenix too complicated for me? Not at all. I just don't see the point of spending money on a 320 that I haven't adequately. You know, if Phoenix released the A380, I would jump at it because Fly-by-Wire hasn't released it. But seriously, 2 A320s, actually 3 if you include a Sobo. Okay, no one includes a Sobo, but the Fly-by-Wire is not a bad product. I'm not about to, nah. I don't see the point. I really don't. Okay, we are coming towards our star. I mean, if fly-by-wire decided, okay, that's it, we're not doing any more development and what you got is what we got, that's it, then yeah, probably I would. But you know, fly-by-wire is plodding along with development, and I'm happy to be on that bandwagon. I mean, I've heard people say that, you know, fly-by-wire, you know, I'm going to remove it because it takes 5 gigs of space. So does Phoenix. I'm not convinced yet. In any case, I like my 737. I prefer my Boeing. So yeah, I'm happy with the 737. Okay, top of descent is coming up. Just under 40 nautical miles. We are in our cruise. 15 minutes to go. Shisha. Yes, shisha. You've started your descent, Tankan?
Yeah, I just missed mine.
Oh, okay. Mine's coming up in 30 nautical miles.
So in OBS, can you group stuff like? Because you know my sources are so
Yeah,
private.
yeah. You can just select all of them, right click and group.
Nice.
All my stuff is grouped. And then what I do is that so my main scene, I can right click, copy, and then paste into another scene as a reference. So when I do it on one, it does it on all of them. Oh, I don't like the way my altitude is not centered properly. So position. Oh no, that'd be okay. Alrighty. Arrival, distance to go, ETA 24. Time to go, it's 24 in yeah, I want to understand, what is this ETA? Oh, this is not ETE, right? This is ETA to the airport. Arrival in 13 minutes, not estimated time en route. Okay. They keep mentioning the little bits and pieces about X-Plane 12, but yeah, nothing than exactly nothing than other than it's coming. Yeah, exactly. We all know that. Okay. Top of descent. So where are we going? 3,000 feet. Okay. We start our descent.
So the plane PNG you did, does it have to go straight or can you like make it S?
The what?
The plane PNG that follows the flight progress.
The plane?
Progress bar.
Oh, right, yeah.
Can you make it follow a path like S path?
No, no. So I've used the CSS command span, right? I think that's a lot more complex to do.
I see.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't.
So, if I learn CSS, I can do it, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not gonna learn.
Okay. Started our descent into Krakow.
What is your distance now?
To what?
Runway? Like in the flight plan?
111.
No, I didn't slow enough. I'm gonna be 20 miles ahead of you.
Western Europe.
Oh man, Shaggy's in the air. I can see him in the window.
Not yet.
Well, I can see you anyway.
I'm on the ground at the moment. Drone now. Aha.
There is no data for distance.
Which runway are you coming in on?
25, yeah.
You have distance to ground, but you cannot pull the actual distance.
No, distance. That is... No, you can't pull it from Sim Toolkit Pro.
But you can use Sims ETA.
Distance to go. Unless Fly Live has decided to do a freeze. 411. I don't know. Waiting on X-Plane 12 is like waiting on a wife who says she was ready 30 minutes ago. And you're still standing at the door. Yeah, see, my distance to go is not updating. I have to fix that. Let's see.
Time's just changed. That's the 8 gigs. Quite low cloud.
Gadget, are you using the Sim Toolkit Pro TwitchVOD?
1 second. Sorry?
Are you using the Sim Toolkit Pro TwitchVOD?
The Twitch bot, yeah.
So I'm getting double predictions because of that.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. I've also seen that, yeah. That one and different values as well.
Yeah.
Like the first one I think is SimToolkit Pro and the second one is Fly Live.
And there is no option to turn it off in
No,
SimToolkit.
there isn't. Okay, so
also picked in 9.0.
okay, our descent profile looks good. There's Tankan. There's old man Shaggy over there on the ground, I think. Are you on the ground? Okay. Okay. So I think Tankan is probably going to get there before me.
Yeah, I'll be doing a hold for you.
Oh, right, okay.
I might just stick the drone in his way. Slow him down a bit.
You'll do what?
Stick the drone in the way, stop him from landing. Keep crossing it in front of the cockpit.
Okay, we're going down to our next constraint, which is 5,000 feet. Wow, the profile's really holding well so far, touch wood.
That's like, what's that? 18,000.
At least, I mean, you know, with that crash, at least we still managed to save the flight, save the stream.
You have so much belief in me, Chewy.
Chewy's there, is he?
Yeah. He's predicting 120.
He's predicting 120.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be that good. And I'm pretty heavy.
Man, my landing yesterday was terrible. Because I don't have reverse thrusters, it just... Oh man, wasn't good.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to run an ad because this seems like an ad is about to, or maybe not. Be okay.
What's that, Chewie?
Okay, landing system on. Let's just put that on for now. Check our rad nav. Yeah, Krakow 110.3. That's good. Yeah, Chewie. How you doing, bro? I think I need a bit of drag here. Yep, a bit of drag. Okay.
Back, so
Activate. Approach mode. Confirm. Okay, come on, drop me down.
The fly-by-wire messed up the descent again.
No, no. Where's the next constraint? Okay, yeah, I've got plenty of time.
Going by different directions.
Yeah, I'm coming from the sort of south, and he's coming from the. So I'm coming from the east. He's coming from the west, I think.
Yeah, because if you look out your window, I'm down to your left.
You are down to my left. Yep, I can see you there.
Yeah. Tanking's gone straight past the airport and it's turning back around, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing heading at the moment, waiting for Gadget to arrive. Is it the big one, Chino? What's coming? What's new?
So we are passing over the top of Krakow City. We're starting the suburbs There's Tankan. Oh man, Shaggy is down there. There's the airport. Okay.
But you...
Huh?
I was talking to my chat.
Oh.
Forgot to mute myself, sorry.
Pretty big airport.
Okay, landing system is on. There's Tankan, 5,000 feet. "12 nautical miles, 3 minutes till touchdown." Okay. QNH 1019. Look at that scenery, it's so nice. Okay, let's just go flaps 1. Coming in nice and gentle. This could be a nice approach and nice landing.
Are you on final, are you, Tanker?
No, I think he's waiting for me to land.
Oh, he's going to let you go first, is he?
Yeah.
So I was seeing some of the numbers of the clouds.
Here we are. Very good. 4,000. Next constraint. Okay, capturing localizer. Okay, flaps. Not yet. We are 13 nautical miles out. What is this nonsense? Ban and ban. Okay, flaps 2. Flaps 2. We can go to flaps 3. There we go. Okay, glide slope coming in. Ten nautical miles. On the spoilers, we will do a medium brake today. Okay. And all good. Glide slopes coming in. Okay. There we go. 8 nautical miles. Glide slope is coming in. Perfect approach.
I love the generic ones. They just tend to land on all their wheels together.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Glide slope is captured. Okay, full flaps. And landing gear can come down.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
And runway is in sight. And old man Shaggy's in sight. Cabin check. There we go. Runway in sight. Where's Tankan? He must be behind me then. Ah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
500. 400. 100 above. 300. 200. Minimum.
We have some weather.
I can see Gadget. Here he comes.
Lots of wind.
Oh, come on, I've got to try and catch 2 people at once. Stankan's right behind him.
50, 40, 30, 20.
You've
Retard.
got a generic right up your backside.
5.
Nice, Andy.
It was all right. It wasn't great.
Well, it looked good from where I was. I think your right wheel hit before your left one, though.
Yeah.
But there was literally a generic right up behind you as you was coming in then.
270 feet per minute.
That's good. You're sure getting that bit of a push from that plane behind you.
Okay. Flaps up. Spoilers.
Yes, Stankan.
Taxi lights. There we go. And all that is done. And let's get to parking.
Tankan's still got the flipping APU attached to the front of his.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Nice landing, just the APU was in front of you.
Oh, the ground power unit.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do I have it attached on me?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick photo of that.
It's a bug. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, he's using the full length of the runway.
Yeah, floated a little. Did you do max brake?
I did medium, yeah. Medium.
Medium, I also did it, but I floated a little.
Right, where's the terminal for this thing? Krakow. Okay, gotta go all the way to the end.
There you go, look, he's got the ground unit with him.
Where's old man
Shaggy?
Shaggy?
Screenshot. I wanna see it.
Keep going up and then veer off to your right, and I'm up on the right hand corner.
Yeah, okay. Veer up to the right.
It's
Here?
the next right, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah.
No, that is definitely not my livery. You've got on.
Here we are. What livery have you got? Let's have a look.
Yeah, I've got Bundesrepublik Deutschland.
I'm showing Lufthansa and Air Asia.
Yeah, I'm not in either of those two.
Okay.
Are you guys
AP
doing
on.
another flight?
No, not for me. I need to. I can only join after 5 o'clock or something. Taxi off. There we are. AP bleed is on. Let's pop on the. Let's get rid of the engines. 2 and 2. There we go. And there we go. External power is on. AP bleed can come off. And let's see, can we get the jetway working here? Services, jet bridge. Yep, okay. Baggage truck, catering truck. And now Tankan is in another livery. I've seen all of the liveries he's had today.
It's just daft, isn't it? I don't know why it does
why
it.
does it keep changing?
Let me see what you see.
I see lift.
I don't own both of these liveries. Maybe it's the AIG doing its thing.
Could be. No, but AIG is not active at the moment, is it? Arctic, hello sir, how are you? On your way to work? Yep, all good, all good. Just missed the landing into Krakow in Poland. Catering truck, there we go, and ground power unit. Okay, good. So we're at Krakow. And yeah, there we are. And we've got Tankan there, and old man Shaggy is down there as well. I hope you are well as well, Arctic. All right, there we are. And we can switch those off. And nav and logo, let's leave those on, and seatbelts off, and signs off. Yeah, we just did. So we did Birmingham to Krakow. Then my sim crashed. Yeah, and then I had to reboot the sim. And decided I will take off from an airport in Europe, and so I took off from Leipzig to land in Krakow while Tankan was still in the air. So yeah, all worked out all right. I haven't had a crash on the sim for a while, but yeah, today decided to do that. What to do, hey? What to do? Alrighty. I am done for now, and I will be joining on the milk run later on Nomad Aviator's channel. Probably stream that as well. Still deciding what I'm going to fly, but yeah, I will see all of you. Thank you everyone for joining in. Arctic, thank you sir for popping in. Chewy Nuts, Lena, Dino, Nomad, old man Shaggy, who's here at the moment anyway. Nathan, and Batman as always. He's always around. I don't know if Batman ever sleeps. Hey?
He probably doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think he does, because I see him on. He joins in no matter what time it is. Hey?
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all. I will catch you all on the next one very, very soon. Probably tonight, actually. Where we're doing Arctic. There you go. There's Batman. All right, I will see you all on the. I think we're going to stream tonight the Alaskan milk run, with a bunch of us flying at the same time. So yeah, that should be interesting. All right, I'll catch you all. Hey,
what planes? What planes are you going to be using?
I think I'm going to do either the fly-by-wire or 737. Yeah, fly-by-wire or 737.
Yeah, I might hop on depending what time it is.
Yeah. I mean, I can't do the first one because at 4 o'clock it starts, but I need to go and pick up the missus at 4. Yeah, so Batman's flying the 737 freighter. Interesting. I haven't flown the other variants, the business jet or anything.
I don't have a choice. I've only got to fly the Airbus because I don't know how to use the 737 yet.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. All right, I will catch you all very, very soon. Thank you. And Captain Arash. Salam. You are late. Yes, we just landed in Krakow in Poland, and yeah. But we are streaming later tonight. We have an Alaskan milk run, a Alaskan group flight, taking off from Seattle up to Alaska, and then a bunch of airports all the way down in Alaska. So it'll be a bunch of us flying that, primarily driven by Nomad Aviator. But you are all welcome to join. The kickoff is 1500 Zulu. And I think it's 737s and fly-by-wires and things like that. So yeah, there'll be plenty of us streaming that for sure. Anyway, yallah, I need to go and do some stuff now. I will catch all of you very, very soon. Take care and have a good rest of the evening, and I'll see you soon. Captain Arash, Khuda Hafiz. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.